What's happening, friends? Welcome to IGN Plays Live. We are world premiering the Anthem VIP game demo. We've got some special guests in the house. No, not Destin. Scylla from the BioWare team, as well as Jen playing as well from BioWare. We've got a couple more IGNers out in the bullpen area of IGN here. So we're going to get 4 players rolling. We're going to see what this demo has. So Scylla, welcome. Thanks so much for coming out and bringing the demo with you, which will go out wide to everybody, to the VIPs tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here. We're very excited to have the demo ready for all the players enrolled launching today, right?
Yeah. We're starting today. We're giving everybody a little bit of a sneak peek, and then tomorrow it will be available to everybody.
Yes.
Well, we can keep talking. Let's just jump right in. I don't know who's if we're going to go on Destin's screen first or Jen's over there. But we're in Fort Tarsis, is that correct, Destin?
I'm in Fort Tarsis. Jen is on her Javelin customization right now. I turned on subtitles so that we could still talk and people could still get the context of the narrative.
Excellent.
So, yeah, we're talking to Matthias right now. Who is Matthias? Why don't you tell me a bit about this character?
So Matthias is one of the agents that you're going to find in Fort Tarsis. He's an Arcanist, which are kind of like the scientists of the world of Anthem. He tries to find out the mysteries of the world and why the Shaped Wounds behave like they do behave. And you have you as a freelancer, you have a symbiotic relation with Matthias because you need to help them to go on the field and complete their research. And that's why they need to work together, the Arcanists and the freelancers.
Oh, okay. So he's kind of like a point of contact.
Yeah, he's a point of contact. He's one of the characters that you go there and he's going to say, okay, we need to research X, Y, and Z to discover those mysteries and see if we can stop the Dominion threat that is coming from the north, led by the Monitor.
Got it. Right now he's like, go suit up and go find the manifold for Matthias.
Yeah, so he sends you on a mission to find the manifold, and now we're walking through the walls of the Fort Tarsis, trying to get to our Javelin, right? Where you can customize your Javelin and launch your expedition.
Got it.
And this is pretty. We are playing on PC today. Of course, it's on Xbox One and PS4 as well. We're streaming at 1080 60, but the game will go much, much higher than that if you've got a machine capable of handling it. Yes?
Yes, that's true.
In fact, the demo supports 4K on PC, but then also Xbox One X, and then is 4K support on PS4 Pro for the demo as well?
4K checkerboard on PS4 Pro.
Perfect, nice. So Destin is kitting out right now.
I know everybody on Reddit is going to want to see this stuff. This is the meat and potatoes of Anthem, the exciting stuff, the gear game. To start out, it looks like you're starting us with 2 weapon slots.
2 weapons, all right.
How do you build up your character from this point?
Yeah, so I think it's important to explain where you are in the demo, right? In the demo, we're putting the player kind of in the middle of the Anthem campaign. So you have a level 10 character. You start with in the demo, you start with a Ranger, and you're going to unlock another Javelin suit if you get to level 12.
Nice.
So right now you had just 1 weapon there, but you can select other weapons. You can start customizing the look of your Javelin. So you can change the color from different parts of your Javelin suit.
I'm just going to go really, really simple. Just give him a white paint finish.
You can change also the materials, raw. You can have metal or rubber, leather.
Like here for my primary. Oh no, you go do that over here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
There, we'll give
so you can make yours nice.
And there's also a wear state.
Yeah, there's a wear state. Yeah, you can change the wear state. Nice. It can look like brand new, or you can look like dirty or a little bit used.
Nice.
I'll start brand new. Start brand new. And we're
starting brand new, of course. You're starting brand spanking new.
This character. I'm going to be trying the flight controls on mouse. Now,
what's going on, Keko? How you doing, buddy?
From the embargo thing that nobody's allowed to talk about.
All right, so that's a very
checking out some Anthem, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Game development here.
The demo's about to come out tomorrow.
Was created a few
weeks ago. I'm gonna try it out.
6 weeks
ago.
I'm
gonna definitely try it out.
We have been improving the game and still improving.
It branched off, right? You got to
something
branch
I like.
From the main development.
I haven't played anything other than WoW in a long time.
Right? Is that fair to say?
Exactly, and we got a lot of questions about that because since we branched
off,
it's
a little
we did
exciting.
A lot of tweaks to the economy, for example, the XP curve. We did tweaks also to the way that you fly, like the flight controls also.
So effectively, the VIP demo that people will get to play this weekend is effectively a 6-week-old.
What's going on, buddy?
Yes.
Are you over there right now? Or are you just chilling here, chilling in somewhere else?
We tweak it and iterated and make it a little bit better for the launch game.
Jen, how you doing over there?
Doing good.
Did you get my invite?
Yeah, you bet.
Nice.
Jen, what's your javelin preference?
I am a ranger all the way.
Me too.
So the all-around class, get everything done.
I can't wait to try
I moonlighted as a
ranger.
Colossus for a little while around E3 time, but back to good old reliable now.
Yeah, I feel like that. So I haven't played since E3, and I think it was just one suit playable at E3. But yeah, I think I want to go Colossus to start with. The bigger, the tougher, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Before we hop in, so sorry to interrupt you guys.
Yes.
3,100%.
Look how nice that
damage?
suit looks.
Are you crazy? For Grandmaster 3?
In there.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like,
man.
how do you plan on addressing this sort of end game loop? Like, is it just going to be tougher enemies, or is there more to it than that?
Oh, there is more to it. I'm like, there's many things that we scale depending on the number of players that you have in your squad. So you can play single player all the way if you want to, but you can have like 4 players with you, and we scale the number of enemies. We're going to scale also the level of the enemies you find, in how many waves of enemies you find in the combat as well. So there are many different variables that we're going to tweak to make sure that it's always challenging for the player. And we always encourage the players to play at the highest difficulty setting that they can, and it feels challenging for them.
Sure.
Got it.
Yeah, you get better rewards, by the way. You get better rewards, yeah. Like the higher the difficulty setting, better rewards, for sure.
Now, Jen, we started to talk about the javelin.
I like some difficulty.
Can you kind of run everybody through if they're
I like a little challenge.
The sort of overall.
I wasn't talking to you, Alexa,
impression
but
of
thank you.
What each javelin is best at.
Yeah, sure. So I think Ranger is kind of your jack of all trades. It's good in all spaces, and it's a great javelin for players to start out with if they want to get a look at all the different things you can do. Your Colossus is, I like to call him Big Stompy. He's big and thick, draw a lot of aggro, and of course you got the shield that you can use to deflect damage, which is great and very helpful for your teammates, especially when you get into Tyrant mining, you're protecting against the Swarm Tyrant projectiles and things like that. The Storm is very much your mage class, lots of elemental damage, and actually I'm pretty surprised that's not the one I'm gravitating towards, because usually I go for a mage class, not this time.
Yeah.
And then the Interceptor is just really awesome. I actually just started playing with the Interceptor a lot more often very recently. It's really agile, really fun to fly around in, and the ultimate's pretty cool.
I like to call it the ninja class.
The ninja
That's
clay.
speaking my language there with that too.
I like it to call it the
Tom already
ninja clay. Yes.
Customizations over here and emotes. He's greenified his Ranger javelin.
I can't wait to start.
Let's test it out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Feels a little better.
Right, Destin, you're an Xbox man by trade, by heart, but here you are. Look at you with a mouse and keyboard, all grown up, Destin.
We'll see. We'll see. You say that now.
Look at that flying, man. Woo!
If
bro!
you have questions,
You just got smashed in the face, bro. Pay attention.
We have the source here themselves.
Damn.
Jen and Scylla from BioWare. Feel free to tweet your questions in. You can tweet them at IGN. Or you can find me directly at DMC_Ryan. I'm keeping an eye on Twitter here as we go. But we're going to be here for the next hour-ish, give or take. We're going to so Scylla, because the demo, I'm told, is it's a good 6 to 8 hour chunk of gameplay here. Is that fair to say?
Well, it might be more than that, because you also have the 3 missions from Matthias that you're going to play. We do have 1 stronghold unlocked for you, and also free play. So free play, you can play as much as you want. Right?
Great.
But of course, because it is a demo, we're capping the players from level 10 to level 15.
Okay.
So there is a cap in terms of how higher they can go in terms of experience.
Okay.
Awesome. Lots to get to here.
Soldier.
Oh yeah, Dominion Soldier.
4 people. And what I'm liking is that you're gonna be able to.
So that's the thing.
Party with other
Story is
people,
the
you feel
thing
me?
I think people have been most nervous about with this game, but also most excited about in the sense of, it's BioWare and the shared world shooters. We want great stories that hold us through, many hours of gameplay. So.
But you can queue up and then boom, you get
kinda
into a
hide
group
the story stuff from us for the most
and
part,
do your
haven't you, up
dungeon,
to
do
date?
whatever it is that you want to
We
do.
have some secrets in the story, that's for sure. We do have, as any BioWare story, as you know.
Yes.
But what we try to do with the narrative of the Anthem is make sure that we have characters that you can connect with, and you have that emotional connection with them. Characters that you may care about. They have some sort of a background that may relate with you.
Yeah.
Right? And of course, people are going to have their favorites. You have the 3 main characters, Faye, Haluk, and you're going to have also Oh, Owen. Almost forgot Owen. So Owen is your cipher. He's going to be speaking with you during the missions when you're doing the critical path missions.
All right.
Faye is another cipher as well. She has a very interesting background. And Haluk is a freelancer that now is your Strider pilot. He works with you. So just the dynamics between those three characters and you are very interesting.
Oh man, the one thing I want this game to have is
them
PvP.
Yeah, just fighting a little bit. I popped this shield here. I don't remember what the passive effect is.
So this one is going to protect you from bullets, right? Like you put that one, bullets are not going to go through.
Got it. And then we also have a turret over here.
Yeah, there's an elite.
Nice. I love that flying.
The turret's also
very
have,
nice.
Some, weak points.
Like fire and bullets.
Well, like you can hit them in the back, and like there's like a yellow spot.
Oh.
Bro, you better move. That turret ain't playing no games with you, bro. Woo!
Oh, give me some health.
Yeah, get some health. Get this dude. Get that little health pop.
Health or ammo.
Jump. Do that double jump. Bounce, bro. Why are you? Yeah, boom.
Secret hidden item somewhere.
Yo, I'm gonna be going ham, bro.
Looks like you just found it.
I really enjoyed these people's, like Mass Effect. I thought that was so good. I even liked Andromeda, to be honest with you. Like all that crazy, obviously is gonna come out with some bugs, but if you're playing now, that game is dope. It's dope. It's just surrounded by so much crap.
And action.
Yeah. Ryan brought up a shared world shooter, and you know who I'd like to share.
But
this
that game is just.
My friends on PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Do you guys
they received so much crap. I mean, they deserved it because they shouldn't have come out with a game like that.
As a player, what I can say is, as a player, I love the idea of crossplay. What I can say right now.
But just like what's that one game?
But it's something that definitely we.
No Man's Sky, Andromeda. They definitely improved their stuff.
I don't know if anyone in the history of IGN's ever been fired mid-live stream, but
working on it.
That's live.
So you got your little waypoints. All right, at least you get to see enemies. Oh, nice. So you get to use your special while flying. I will accept that. Crack that shit. Crack it. So you can only use your weapon when you jump from the air. Can't you just melee?
I feel like getting up close and personal with it. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to play this class, but it's a really fun way to play it.
Well, and that's a good thing. Like it depends on the loadout that you have, right? Like depending on the gear that you equip, you can be up and close for sure, and you can use like the bubble ability that you just showed there, so that you can get protected when things get when you get all the aggro from the enemies. Yeah.
Up.
If you're fighting enemies that shoot bullets at you.
Bro, you're taking mad health. You're taking mad damage. You're just standing there. He's just chilling like, I'm not gonna die.
Miranda or Tom might be able to hop around back behind it, get a little bit of DPS, shield's gone.
Bro, you're a ranger, bro. What is it that you doing, dad? You feel me? Like, look at that. Right there. Boop, 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 boop. Bro, there you go. As simple as that. Not take it in the butt, bro. You was just taking it in the shoulder like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
That you can change. You can, if you want to make it bigger, you can.
Great.
Or smaller.
Yeah, see, that's after I complained after E3 that they were too big, and then Mike Campbell was like, okay, well, we can make them smaller in the final game. So now, you know, what, Destin, you're a big numbers guy, huh?
Yeah, I want
literal
them as
big
large
numbers
as
guy.
possible. I want them as large.
I like big ass numbers too. I agree. Huge numbers.
You have a lot of options. Like you can change not only the numbers that you see on the screen, but you can change like the size of the font. You can change the settings for your sensitivity for X and Y axes.
Dope, bro. So you could change the font, man. Such.
Like it's hard to find one setting that's gonna fit everyone.
Yeah.
Right. Good shit, my dick.
With this demo, what are the goals of this? You know, you're putting this out. Is it mostly checking infrastructure, networking, or is there a lot of gameplay balance that you guys are looking at as well with this?
Well, for us, what we want with the demo is actually to give the opportunity for the players, a lot of players that haven't put the hands on the controller, to have that chance. Right?
Okay.
So as you guys have been playing, I'm like, one thing is to watch the video and have your thoughts about the game, but when you put the hands on the controller for the first time, when you jump from the platform, start flying and exploring, going into the water, you feel that our players connect with the game and they feel it's a unique game. So that's exactly our goal for the demo.
Okay.
Get the game in the hands of all the players that want to try it out, and they can have their own conclusions about the game.
But you guys get something out of it too, though. You get some good data from people, maybe some feedback, right?
Of course we do. We get all the feedback, and we're always open to receive the feedback. As you have seen in Twitter, we have been very transparent about very transparent about the features.
Yeah, I'm proud of you guys.
And what the game isn't also, because we know the game is not for
I
everyone.
just seen a video from the quartering.
We love to have that feedback so that we can
just talking so much trash, bro. Like that dude. You know, there's some videos that he has some good points and stuff, but it feels like he is so into his bubble, into how his channel works and everything he has to cover, that instead of seeing what's been going on lately, how long these information has been out, how transparent the company has been, he just takes this one story, face value,
because we know
and kills.
Doesn't stop when we launch.
And kills. Made mad people believe a story or a.
We may have a roadmap.
He just made people believe something that's not accurate, and I feel like that's unfair. That's unfair to the game. That's unfair to people who are actually interested, and we're put off because they really believe the guy from the quartering. And like I said, he does great work, but sometimes, you know, it's obvious to a person who has been following, who has been keeping up to date and seeing all the news, how everything has been covered, all the updates. For somebody like that to see what he's putting out, that's not cool. That's not cool. And you're gonna see a lot of people are gonna hate on that video because, as good as he is.
What the heck is he talking about? Well, Destin, you were talking about some.
But let's get back into this game.
Destiny terminology there, which leads to the question of raids. You know, raids are some of people's favorite aspects of Destiny.
Oh, you're about to die, bro. Get inside the little bubble.
At some point, either at launch or down the way here with Anthem.
Yeah, well, at launch, what you can expect is that when you get to the end game, not necessarily the end game, because we do unlock actually even before that. We're gonna find the strongholds, what we call the strongholds.
Oh my God!
Are big, super challenging.
Can't you fly?
You can try to do it by yourself, but definitely if you take with your a group of 4, it's gonna be way better, and you're gonna have really nice rewards if you complete the raid.
You got your ammo.
In the demo, you can play.
Oh my God! Whoever's playing on the right screen.
Oh, cool.
When you get to
it's making me feel.
What level do you need to be to really have a fair chance at completing those?
It depends on the difficulty setting and the number of people playing with you as well. But
there you go. You can melee. Awesome.
Say that after maybe level 15.
Boom, nice.
The gear that you have and
dodge, man. Players, I guess you can't dodge as a ranger.
But remember the difficulty settings that we were discussing in the beginning?
Yes.
We have also the Grandmaster 1.
So basically, you're fighting sponges. They're not really doing too much to you.
With the enemies that do an extra 3,000.
Let me take that back.
Yes, but at that time, you probably have.
Let's see how the person on the left side is playing right now, because this guy on the right side is playing like Dookie.
Remember, we're playing on hard difficulty.
Oh yeah.
One thing chat was concerned about, or just commenters in general, the difficulty settings, they felt like the enemies were fairly easy. But, I mean, I'm not the best gamer in the world, I admit it, but they give you a challenge. They give you a challenge on the harder difficulty, right?
And they definitely do give you a challenge, and I think it depends on also on the enemies that you find in the mission that you have. Sometimes you may have the.
Ooh, you frozen, bro. Damn. Boo, bro, you better bounce, bro. He did a combo. You know what? I'll take that back. That enemy, he is a sponge, but when he's coming after you, he's about to crack you in the mouth.
The squad that you have, and the loadout that you're taking into the expedition.
You need a primer and a detonator, bro. You need a primer and a detonator. That's what's cool about it. It reminds me of. This reminds me of.
You may have a pistol which is going to be good for other enemies in
Mass Effect.
But maybe
it really does.
You're going to have the help of your friends there.
You got your primers, you got your detonators. You got these abilities. And now you get to fly. And hopefully the story is going to be dope as shit. I think the story is going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping all of BioWare, this is the team that has been the team for Mass Effect before Andromeda, okay? And all the work has been insane. It's been insane. I love it.
Fair enough.
And boom, here we have this game, Anthem.
Oh, and you didn't ask, like, maybe you asked about if we're going to fight another Javelin, but maybe you're going to be fighting with some other NPCs that are also with you in the field.
Nice. Here's another good one. Mikey Masulo asking, will Strongholds, that you just talked about a minute ago, have a stats screen at the end? Kind of a recap with damage taken, damage done, deaths, kills.
Okay, let's see what
it
it
says. At the end
says.
of every expedition, we kind of bring some stats for you. Like we show like how much experience you got. We show like the medals, and the medals is the way that we kind of show like how well you did.
Okay.
For people that don't care, like they can just skip that screen. But for people that really care about like understanding the medals and what they did really good at, they're gonna try to get the bronze. Or actually, you have like bronze, silver, and gold medal.
See, I would have gone after that.
The best medal for every single expedition. And
I guess a good flyby is a good way to go about it.
Never.
Never.
Not once.
Never.
One question a lot of people ask me is about how you're going to keep the game fresh by week for the second month that the game's been out. How are you going to keep it
Well,
going, I guess?
the first thing I can say is that we already have not one team, but different teams working on different features that are going to be released after launch.
Nice.
So, in fact, I think that we just announced yesterday the launch beta also, right? Do you want to talk about the launch beta?
Yeah, tell us about it. What is the launch bay? Gamble put a tweet out yesterday showing off the launch bay. I think it's embargoed.
What's the launch bay?
Well,
Yeah.
he tweeted, right?
Yeah, so, okay. And to answer Chad's question before, can you fight other enemy javelins? We're about to. I believe these are opponents.
Tell me.
So, but just to go back to your previous questions about the live plan. So we have different teams already working on different features, and one of the features was the launch bay. The launch bay was something that we were trying to put, to deliver to the players actually after launch. But honestly, the team did such a good job, and we're working with the Austin team, the Byron Edmonton team, and also the Motive team was helping us from Montreal on the launch bay.
Oh.
And actually, it turned out like so good that we said, you know what, let's put it into the launch game.
Nice.
And
Wow.
so that's something that was, like I said, announced yesterday by Mike Gamble, and we're gonna have more. You guys are gonna have more details for the players, I guess, starting tomorrow. Right? It is, yeah. I'm not gonna get into details because I'll let it for you guys.
That's cool. So
But in the demo, you don't have the launch bay, by the way. In the demo, you don't have the launch bay.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you weren't sure if you were going to launch with that.
Yeah, like it was like I said, like we have different teams working on different features already for after launch.
After launch.
And that was one of the features that we looked at it and was like, you know what, like we should put it in. I'm like, we can put it into the launch game and
Nice.
make the game better at launch. So why not? But some other features are gonna come for sure after launch, and we have enough content for month 1, 2, 3, and keep going. Right?
Awesome.
Cool. Right now, this is actually a puzzle mechanic. Will these be in the raids?
Well, we do have a lot of different puzzles when you're playing Anthem. In the demo, you have like that. This is one of the puzzles you're gonna find. So it's not always just like shoot.
Right.
Sometimes you do have to.
That's cool. I mean, I don't mind that. In World of Warcraft, listen, I was doing the new campaign that just came out for the Tides of Vengeance raids and all that stuff.
Done this puzzle over the course of development.
Yo, literally every step by the way, like the way up through that quest chain.
Brandon Tyrell.
It was kill this, collect this, kill this, collect this, and it was so many of that specific quest. I was like, so you put out content every few months, you get this new patch or something with new quests or whatever, right? Or every week or so. And every single one includes kill this many. Why isn't there one that you have to look? I don't know, man. I feel like it's so whack. Like the storyline in World of Warcraft right now has not got me intrigued at all. I like seeing their videos, their cutscenes and all that stuff, but the story while you're playing is So.
Usually starts tomorrow, and then we go all the way to the end of Sunday, right?
Okay.
The end of this Sunday. That's the VIP demo for people that.
So at least with this, you'll be able to do like
and some
puzzles and all this. You don't find that in WoW, man. You do a daily, you just do a literal puzzle that takes you 2 minutes, maybe a minute.
Weekend, it's going to be open. So this weekend, the next weekend, we're
going to have so this is what the dude was talking about at the end.
And download the demo.
Total free for all. Come check it out. Come see it.
Exactly.
On PC, PS4, and Xbox.
PC, PS4, Xbox. Get your hands on the controller or on your mouse and keyboard and try it out.
That's February 1st, correct? For everyone.
Yeah,
Friday, February 1st.
Yes.
Friday.
And I think that's really, really smart as a consumer. If you've been skeptical about Anthem, like don't take BioWare's word for it or any of the IGN first coverage that we've been doing all month long. Go play it for yourself and make your decision as a smart consumer.
That's what I would advise everybody to do, because I'm seeing a lot of like this game has been rising and doing pretty good, right? And now all of a sudden that this demo's about to come out, about to release, it's gotten some attention. And I've seen some bogus ass videos, bro. It's not just a quartering though. It's a lot of people, and it's like, yo, listen, let's play the game. Check it out. They're actually offering a free demo for a weekend. Try it out. Try it out. Let's see what's up.
Make sure that the performance is right, streaming, and a bunch of other technical details, right?
I like that it goes first person in here too.
Yeah, that was a hard decision for us in a way. But we wanted it to feel like Fort Tarsis to feel like a small space that you have lots of people in, and that it feels almost like a submarine in a way. Because you're kind of like trapped inside the walls of Fort Tarsis. It is a safe place, but you're kind of like in a small space, right? And when you go to the outside, when you have all the freedom and the exploration to go there and explore the world, yes, you can go anywhere, but it is very dangerous. Yeah. We wanted to have that feeling.
The reason I'm holding is because we don't want to show this whole cutscene. So if you could go to Jen's camera, who's walking around Fort Tarsis right now or something. You asked me beforehand. Yeah. We don't want to spoil what happens at the end so that you guys can experience for yourself during the demo, as per your request.
Thank you. Yes, when you come back from that expedition, you're going to talk and you're going to have a wrap-up conversation with Matthias. And
look at how everything looks.
Very interesting.
Really nice. Yeah. Graphics looks really nice.
We saw, in the Legion of Dawn trailer, we saw swords.
There's not much in the HUD. I see your quest. You see your map with
swords are cool.
Well,
indicators of where to go, what direction, and your experiences bar. Hopefully you'll be able to kind of like customize it.
On a sequel, like I worked on Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, or Dragon Age Inquisition. It's easier in a way that you can like listen to the feedback from the critics. You can also get feedbacks from the players, and also what the team wants to do for the next game, what they don't want to do and what they want to do. When you're making a new IP, it is very tricky because it is hard. There is no right or wrong answer, right? So we did a lot of iterations with melee attacks, with swords and with like hammers and a bunch of different things. We tried, after a lot of iterations, we tried to simplify a little bit for what we're going to have at launch, but you can expect that system has enough power to allow different types of weapons for close combat.
Excellent. Love it.
In the future.
Yes.
So what I'm doing right now, we've finished the mission over on my screen. I've gone past the spoiler territories. We're back in the gear game, basically, looking at what we got. We got a level 12 ammo compartment, gives you more heat resistance, more sniper rifle ammo, and then you can sort of customize a lot of your different pieces of the Javelin.
And you actually, if you can go back to that screen, the component screen, like you can see that you have a lot of slots that are locked, because we think that from level 1 to level 10, you're going to have one sort of like goal and horizon. Like you're just trying to get like new weapons and trying to get better and understanding the game better.
Yeah, learning to walk effectively, like
pretty much.
Learning to crawl, learning to walk.
Yeah. From level 10 to 20, or maybe 10 to 15, which is the demo, now you're starting to get like better loot. You're going to have like your first greens or your first blue items, right? The rare items. And you're going to start like, okay, now I have like better equipment that I can use. We're going to start like unlocking better components so that you can start now adding like 20% more ammo or depending on whatever loadout you want to use. So we want to give what we call the rolling horizons for the players. Like you always have like new things that you're going to try to achieve, right? As you're leveling up.
Totally. I'm going to hop in with a shotgun to show that off and show off the LMG, one of my personal favorites. The really fast rate of fire.
Right? I love the LMG, yes.
And then just checking to see, I did get a different grenade, a frost grenade. These are excellent because they'll freeze all the enemies, as we'll see in a second.
And you can start doing combos with your teams.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another question from Twitter coming from the Almighty Toot. Might want to see a doctor about that. VIP demo this weekend, and then public demo the following weekend.
Yep.
Will the progress carry over from VIP to open, or is there going to be a server wipe, server reset between those 2 weeks?
Very, very good question. So if you play the VIP demo this weekend, you can come back on the second weekend, and you're not going to lose your progress from there.
Nice.
You still have the guns that you had, the javelin that you have, and we're going to have a few surprises for you also in the second weekend. Right?
Sweet. Love that.
So we encourage everyone that played in the first weekend to come back for the second.
Okay. Cool.
We've unlocked the next mission. If Miranda and Tom can hear me, and I hope Jen can hear me because she's sitting right over there.
Yep.
Just ready up or go ahead and join. How do you? So this is just my lack of knowledge. If I wanted to like ping them and remind them, hey, I'm ready to go. How would I do that incessantly until they finally ready up?
Well, you have voice chat to scream with them and,
got it.
complain.
Yeah. So it's waiting on Tom and
My
Jen.
dude, you got that voice chat.
They're probably loading in right now. I wonder if they may have had a chance to unlock the other javelins, so maybe we'll get to see that.
Oh yeah, if they got to level 12, they probably have.
Spoiler warning, they didn't yet.
Yeah. Okay.
They're very close though.
Very close.
Yeah, we're
Maybe
gonna
at the end of
I'll
this
play that
Jen, what do you
hard.
want to switch to when you get that unlocked
Oh,
here?
I'm not sure. I might go Storm.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
I feel like I need to
That'd be
spend a
good
little
to
bit more
check
time
out.
with the Storm.
Good one.
Cape's pretty cool.
How long do you think that this demo is going to be for most players?
In terms of like hours of play, you mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Like I said, like it depends. Like if they want to, because you can complete the 3 missions and you can also play the stronghold. The stronghold is going to be tough until you get, when you get to level 15, it should be tough for you if you're playing at the hard difficulty level. And you have free play, so you can keep it on playing free play and explore the road and understand more about the road events, because it's a dynamic road as well, right? So if you go during the day, you may find some creatures in road events. During the night, you may find some other stuff. Maybe it's raining, and there are changes in the road because it's raining, right? Like if it's raining, you can cool down your jets, you can fly longer, but also you can use combos with electricity, for example, to do different kinds of damage. So
Nice.
the road changes as you play, and we want
So the weather affects everything.
Cool. So the rain will cool down your jets the same way that flying through a waterfall does?
Exactly.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that.
You never noticed that?
Well, like I said, I've only gotten to play at E3 so far. This guy over here, Destin, keeps hogging all the hands-on
played once or
opportunities
twice.
with this
Kinda
video
digging it,
game.
so.
I gotta wait till this weekend.
I'm kind of digging it. I can't wait for this
Go hopping into
thing.
mission. I get kind of
Listen, tomorrow
I'm glad you both are here to kind of talk.
I'm gonna
about it.
stream
Yeah, why don't-
Stare.
Anthem,
we should
and
go
I'm gonna
there.
stream
Let's
it
go to Jen's camera. Somebody
from
who
the
knows what they're doing.
Oh, okay,
moment it
okay.
starts till
I
when
think
it's
people want to
I
stream.
stop, or when I'm done with the
it
game.
does
Like
feel
I'm gonna
better.
stream
It
the
does
crap
feel
out of
better.
that game.
I really
It's
was
gonna be me
hoping,
and
the mouse
hopefully a
kinda can
couple
be
other
locked
people.
in at a place that just feels excellent.
Well, and again, I'm like, remember that you have the settings, and like you can go there and change the sensitivity if you want more or less sensitivity when you fly, and you can change you can make it inverse flying as well. It's up to the player, right?
Yeah.
When I run into tricks, I just like I stop my jetpack and kind of realign, then go at it again.
Okay.
Yeah, do the hover.
I guess one more technical question that comes to mind for this demo and certainly the final game. Love that 4K support on the Xbox One X and on the PS4 Pro. Are there different graphical settings? So if you want to take maybe a higher frame rate and lower resolution, maybe go, is that an option or
Well,
sort of
like
extend to that?
We have a lot of like graphical settings, like that you can change how much detail you want. So depending on your system and the platform that you're playing on,
Right.
like you can try different things and see if it works better for you or not. So it depends on like.
Like PC, you can do, you can tweak whatever you want. But I'm
Yeah.
sort of curious specifically on the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. We've seen some games that'll kind of give you they'll unlock the frame rate, but maybe tone down the resolution a little bit, or vice versa. Go 4K, but you're going to get maybe 30 frames at best.
Yeah, like we try to balance that out, but we give a little bit of options for the players to go into
Okay,
settings
great.
and change if they want to have like a different experience.
Awesome.
They keep spawning and I don't see them.
A lot of scorpions.
Yeah, the shotgun mechanic where you like crank it up and then it gets more sensitive. How did you guys land on that? Because to me it's really interesting that you can like hold it and allow it to like click, click, click into place.
Yeah, some of the weapons, they have like that kind of a charge mechanic, as we call, right? And you're gonna have like it can become like more precise, and like you have more accuracy when you do that, or maybe it's gonna give like more damage. It really depends on the gun. So we want people also to try it out and see how it works. But yeah, but we iterated a lot to get to that shotgun.
So they all feel a little bit different.
Yes, yes. And not only they feel different, but we want also the javelins to feel different as well, right? We kind of mentioned in the beginning, but that's also something that usually you only feel when you're playing and with your hands on controller or the mouse and keyboard.
Got it.
Jen, can you give us a status update? What is our mission here? What are we ultimately up to?
Sure. So we are trying to eliminate scorpions, first of all, because there seems to be an awful lot of them in here. But we are basically just looking for more information on this device that we found for Matthias.
Yeah, so the development environment that we're in right now, how are we even playing this early? You guys are like letting us have a sneak peek?
Well, pretty much. I'm like, you guys, that's the demo servers that are up today, and we pretty much allowed IGN to be.
We're the only ones on the internet. That's it. It's like a brand new freeway that we're the only car on.
Yeah. I was just wondering because, I mean, in case anybody's seen anything, this is probably not indicative of what it'll be like tomorrow, because a lot more people are going to be playing tomorrow, right?
A lot more people are going to be playing tomorrow.
One or two.
Well, BioWare sure hopes so.
Well, Origin went down yesterday. I have a good idea that a few people are going to be
Maybe
checking it out.
I know I am. I'm gonna check it out.
If you have questions about the game, keep them coming. Tweet at IGN or at me at DMC_Ryan. Again, we've got Scylla, we've got Jen, we've got Destin, and then out in the pit, Tom and Miranda from the IGN team rounding out the crew. We want to get those javelins unlocked. How close are we, Destin?
Probably after this mission. They got to be close.
Yeah.
Tom on comms in my ear. How close are you, dude? Let me know. He'll let me know in a sec if he gets a moment.
And you can see the environments also, right? I'm like, we want to make sure that as the players are exploring, they're finding like a little bit of a lore also of the world. I'm like, you're trying to figure out like, okay, where we are. I'm like, this is not a jungle, right? This is definitely not man-made stuff.
Yeah, the art team clearly had a good time with this video game.
Oh,
how cool this looks.
They worked really hard. I can tell you that. Like, great shout out for the art team.
What's your proudest achievement with the Anthem game thus far?
Honestly, it is actually like releasing a new IP after so many years for BioWare. Like, it's refreshing for us to have that chance, that opportunity to start from scratch and set up a vision for a new game and work on that vision, right?
Nice.
With very talented people from that worked on many different BioWare franchises, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I'm really proud of. I'm proud of the team that we have, and I'm proud of the hard work that we put in. It's hard to launch the first IP, and I'll be honest, I'm like, we're not going to get everything 100% right, but it's important for us to have that frank conversation with the consumer base and with everybody else, and then we can get the feedback and improve as we go.
Yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought about that. I mean, this is BioWare's been working on. Well, there was Austin had been working on Star Wars for a while. It's certainly not a new IP there, but then. I mean, Mass Effect debuted in 2007, and Dragon Age was, what, not too long after?
Dragon Age Origins, I think, was 2008 or 9.
But
you need to think that we started working on the IP way before that.
Sure,
right?
but but basically still a decade or more between actual releases of new IP for BioWare. That's, I mean, it's a testament to how strong the Mass Effect and Dragon Age franchises have become. That you guys have been, working on them both for the last 10 years plus.
And it is hard when you're creating a new IP, because if you look back, let's say 5 years, at the end of Mass Effect 3, that's when we started discussing about like, okay, what we're gonna do, what's gonna be the new IP? Or like, if we want to create a new IP, what kind of a game we want to make? If you look back, how much new stuff we have in the last 5 years, right? I'm like, Fortnite didn't existed, like. Twitch, YouTube, streaming, I'm like, they were not what they are today.
True, yeah.
Like, the way that the consumers are entertaining, like playing and consuming other forms of entertainment changed dramatically in 5 years. So you kind of have to have like a really good vision for the game that holds that even 5 years after you start thinking about it, that we can deliver like a game that everybody would like to play.
That's a great point.
What are you guys finding now?
Scar.
Scars.
What are the scars actually?
Ooh, tricky question. It seems simple at first. I'm like, you look, well, they're like kind of like strange creatures, but if you go a little bit deeper into the lore, you're gonna understand that they are actually like some sort of a corrupted creatures. The same way that all the other creatures in the world, they kind of change and kind of mutate.
Oh, nice. It has little weak spots. Bro, you're taking damage.
That the gods that created the world of Anthem left behind.
Nice. I like that there's like weak spots. There's different ways to take different enemies. Love that. Reminds me of Horizon. Horizon was amazing on that. Where each enemy had like a different type of...
I keep reverting. Back to it. There we go. There's my dad. He's gone.
I like that the demo starts with you at level 10, so you don't necessarily have to deal with the training wheels part if you don't want to. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm curious to see when the game actually comes out, see the beginning of the game, just to see the story set up and see how you guys set up the world and the universe here, because that's, like you said, we haven't seen a new universe from BioWare in a long time.
And like you said, I'm like in the beginning of the game, we give you the training wheels, we give you the ability to try out to fly for the first time, to go from flying into the water, exploring all the verticality of the game, because I'm like, sometimes you're fighting and you go like, well, I don't need to be here on the ground, I can just fly at a better point and shoot the enemies from that point. So we want to give the players the experience to experiment in the beginning with the very first missions, but also explain
that little hand cannon thing has a nice little short cooldown. You use it again.
Freelancer, and why do you care about like what's happening in the world, and what is the role that you play as a freelancer? Right? How can you help solve the mysteries of the world being a freelancer?
Yeah, so nice. So nice. That's like killing them big dudes from Call of Duty where you gotta like hit them in the back.
The enemies on me, but I'm like going to have one. Yeah.
Destin, I see you targeting that fuel tank.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
For obvious reasons.
He has one on his arm and he has one on his back, and I try and freeze him, then sneak around back. And my teammates are kind of doing the same thing, just utilizing those critical hit spots.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got here? Check the radar. Oh, here's some people to hit. Oh, he fell down. That's too bad.
Oh, he's frozen.
Wrecked.
Time for combo.
Nice. Look at that.
Oh, did I have it up? Oh, well.
Look at how nice that was. Look at how nice that was. That's what I want to see.
Puzzles, those sort of almost Easter egg-like mysteries to happen upon in the world, or is everything kind of funneled more through Fort Tarsis and you go from there?
No, the world of Anthem is dynamic, and it's going to be changing. So maybe the region and the areas that you explore today, they're going to be a little bit different a few weeks from now.
Yeah.
So there are definitely like things to explore, hidden eggs, even hidden treasures for sure.
Nice.
That you can unlock on different times of day and night, and maybe at different weather states.
Love it.
Do you have a character that wears a cloak and has random gear that you can equip? You can only buy Friday and Saturday. Who may or may not be named Zur.
I know a guy that knows a guy. Well, we're definitely going to add like new characters to the Fort Tarsis after launch. I'm like, that's something that is already like ongoing in the background with the team.
That's cool.
Destin, somebody had tweeted me. They were playing
more javelins
game with the stream where every time Destiny was named or invoked, they took a drink. So you are single-handedly responsible for people getting hammered right now. So take it easy there, pal.
Let's talk about strikes. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, although that you do lead me to a good question, Destin. So I'm curious. Are there gameplay events that can or will involve more than 4 players, or is everything pretty well built around a 4-player experience?
Well, at launch, we're building everything around 4-player experience. Right?
Okay.
Of course, you can play, again, you can play single player if you want, and have fun as much as you want as Lone Wolf, I guess.
That's
if
me,
if you
Lone
do
Wolf.
Play 4 players, like we have like all the different game modes. You have the free play, you have the expeditions, the missions, the critical path missions. You're also gonna have the strongholds, which are way much more tough for the players to explore. So at launch, only 4 players.
My teammates.
But maybe open that up down the road. Maybe.
Maybe.
See, I guess
I'll let that one for Ben Irvin to answer.
the community will let you know, I'm sure. If you want to see more than 4 players.
Oh, new boss enemy there.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah.
he's a little scarier than the other guys.
He is.
Little beefy.
That's a big old health bar.
A little bit of strategy here.
These ads are gonna just be
Destin,
up.
just
What
talk
I would have
the
done
audience
is
through your
I would have used my special. Bro, you're about to
What
die.
we're actually doing right here. Yeah, maybe we should again. Maybe we should be going to Jen. That's what she's doing.
So what I
don't
usually
know,
do
I'm
is
down.
She's down, actually.
Help.
Check that.
Jen is down.
You put the pressure.
I would have used my special to kill all the little ads and then crack that dude's ears.
From him because we're on hard difficulty and he's kind of wrecking us. But yeah, you want to set yourself up for combos. So I'll usually toss a frost grenade and then try and hit him with this and get a little bit of combo damage for that increased DPS. This probably isn't an enemy I want to get close to because yeah, he's gonna wreck me. We got Jen's down over here. Let's see if I can give her a hand.
Yeah. Jen was trying to deal with the other enemies that were around.
Yeah.
They were like probably like 10 on her.
Turns out you probably shouldn't rush into a big group of them in melee. So.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Oh, I don't feel that with the Colossus, do you, Ryan?
I need more Colossus hands-on time. I barely got to look at it at E3, but yeah, I mean that's how I like to play is just go in and just bull rush them.
Bro, you straight got boom blasted.
Pop your shield, bro.
Oh,
Sorry, sniper. You're gonna have to wait.
right on time.
Yeah.
You know,
I need a help.
watching Destin play, in all seriousness, leads me to an interesting question. So is that's, you know, Destin literally has 1,000+ hours into Destiny, and you know, some people might be watching this and watching him play and hearing some of the, you know, his Destiny lingo that he's developed. But if you haven't spent 1,000 hours in a different shared world shooter, you know, how is Anthem accommodating for somebody that maybe just likes BioWare games or just likes third-person shooters or you know, hasn't spent, you know, days and days playing raids in their lifetimes?
Well, Anthem is a game that you can play at your own pace, right? We have even a phrase that we say it is our road, your story. So when you are out on the expeditions like they are right now, like doing 4-player expedition with their squad, it is their role, and like so they're advancing, they're playing together. But when you go back to 4 Tarsus, now you can take your time, and if you're like more casual or you're starting to play those kind of games, like that's fine. Like you're gonna select like missions that are like easier for you. Maybe the difficulty you're not gonna be playing on hard from the start. You're gonna be playing at easy or normal. And as you get like better weapons, better loot, you get the loadout that you're really comfortable with. Then you can start like cranking up the difficulty to get even better loot when you play. So depending on your, again, I'm like, or your play style also, I'm like, if you want to do more of the narrative, you can go and do a lot of the side missions, knowing the factions that you're going to find in Fort Tarsis as well.
Nice.
Interacting with the agents like Matthias, Yarrow.
You acted a little too slow there, buddy.
From different factions, and the more you interact with them, the more you make missions for them and help them out, and like some things are going to unlock, you get those faction points.
Sweet. Yeah, I can't wait to dive into this.
I bet chat's
I can't wait.
Struggling. They wanted to see a struggle. Well, we're on the struggle bus over right now. This enemy is pretty tanky. Spawning reinforcements. Trying to get that elite Scar Hunter out of here.
Yeah.
Are story missions replayable? Can you go back into them and do them again?
Yes, they're replayable, which is another thing that we had to work a lot at, and like make sure that, let's say that
he does not like me up there.
Destiny is already, let's say, level 12, and you just like started this week, today maybe, and you're level 2, and you're playing Lost Arcanist, and you go like, hey, Destiny, can you jump in? So Destiny can just like jump into your story and help you out. He's still gonna have rewards that are related to his level. So even if, if he's playing like one of the first stories in the game, the loot that drops is instantiated for each player and relative to the pilot level that they have.
So it won't be a complete waste of Destin's time from a loot perspective.
No, from a loot perspective, he's still like, well, first he's helping a friend, which should be the goal.
Yes, that's not a waste of time.
But also, he's gonna get like nice rewards relative to his pilot level.
Awesome. Well, that was for Rudakir on Twitter. Hope that's a good question, good answer.
And something that we've noticed this week, I'm like, you can hop in and help your friend. We had one player this week.
Yeah, that shotgun doing crazy damage right now.
And his
Give me that shotgun.
And then he was like, just jump into his mission right away. And he was like, oh man, like you're here with me. And then like they helped each other, they complete the mission, and it felt, because you can seamlessly just go and jump into your friend's game at any time. Because we assume that if you two are friends, and like it's okay for you two to jump into each other's game, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
But we do have also settings that if you want to play alone, you can go there and say, I want to play private.
Knock everyone out, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not feeling like it.
Bro, you got shot in the mouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a party wipe or no?
No.
Maybe.
We will not see a party wipe. We will defeat this.
Yeah, y'all can make it. Y'all can make it. There you go.
right.
Boom. Perfect.
I like the confidence, Destin Legary,
Oh, he has like
bamming his enemies.
I can't wait to try it out and try different loadouts and then try the different javelins.
He does have some weak points also, Destin.
I'm trying to hit.
I'm more excited about the Ranger. That's really all I really want to hop on.
Oh, there's something over here
Destin
on
getting
the back.
trolled by the dev team.
After that, it's either the big dude or the interceptor, but I can't really say.
That's a bad spot to be.
Oh.
Let me leave.
I can't really say only because
No! All right.
I like the
That's
Ranger.
first time I went down, so that's okay.
Not bad. We're 52 minutes in, you know.
Yeah, did a good job, buddy. You did a good job.
We can go to Jen, too.
Obviously, he's playing a little bit, so.
I overheated. That's what did it.
Jen on the right side of your
that
screen
jetpack
right now.
before.
Destin on the left side of your screen as far as the gameplay goes
My
there.
goodness.
Oh, one more down. I don't
Let me
know.
out.
It's looking hard.
Oh, really?
Destin,
Okay,
I'm in a safe spot to be res, though. I'm in a safe
party
spot
wipe?
to be res.
You have
No,
to- oh, no.
somebody is up. Jen's
Oh.
up.
Jen is
I
back.
think Tom is me. I think he's up top. Tom, if you can
Bro,
go
but
to the
you
right.
you literally went back to his face. What are you doing,
Jen
chick?
Destin down.
We're good. We just need to refill.
It's so funny. She went right to that dude's
Oh,
mouth.
Nice bubble.
Let's clear the field a little bit.
Yeah,
There you go.
The ultimate there.
There we go.
That's what I'm saying. Use the things on the little enemies.
Scar.
I have more questions, but this is such a cool battle. I just want to watch it.
Oh boy, the big boy's
Oh,
coming.
oh, oh, he's moving. He's putting
Ooh.
pressure.
Oh, Destin.
Yeah.
Down again.
Oof. This is rough. This is rough. They just like get me against the rocks, then my jets are overheated. Can't get out of there.
Is everybody down? No?
No.
1, 2.
Jen, you still up?
I'm taking a nap.
Yeah. We're in some real bad
nap.
spots right now.
Yeah.
So full day night cycle.
That shield is clutch.
I can see, like they're reviving there. Oh, you're back.
Yay.
Yeah, so
I'm just gonna put some distance.
we try to
Power
mix the
stored.
enemies, right? So you have like the big boss that he has like really powerful attacks from a range.
You set up a combo?
And he's almost
Destin!
there, almost there.
They just shred my shield.
Maybe it's Jen.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen is down too.
Uh-oh.
Who's almost
Two
there
down.
now.
He's up still.
Uh-oh, interrupted. Interrupted. No.
Miranda and Tom, the real MVPs.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Should have had them on the stream.
Should have had them on the
Should have had them on the
Yeah,
stream.
bullpen.
Good support. Yeah, there's just a lot going on. He is so close.
Yeah, you got him down to probably 5% health, maybe 10 at the most.
Someone is coming back now.
I might be able to get him still.
Miranda.
I have one enemy near me. I think Miranda plays it safe. She's very smart. She'll like chill, let her stuff recharge.
Yeah, I
and then
see
come
her
back
over
into the
there.
fight. It's on you, Miranda. No pressure.
She's just like, I only have like 12 enemies to get through here
Yeah.
to get to you guys. You guys can die next time, like not in the middle of the battlefield.
Yeah. I thought I was good behind the rock, but nope. We got 3 players down. 1 is left. Hopefully they can figure out a way over
Oh,
here.
here we
Uh-oh.
go.
Yeah, no big
Oh, it's
deal.
gonna be tough.
Here we
F,
go.
F.
Oh,
Oh,
one is
No.
one's
oh,
up.
two.
We got a shield.
Res, please.
Oh yeah, the shield is really good for resin. That's a very good strategy, by the
Jen,
way.
you up?
Nope.
No.
No, I'm on the other side of the field from you guys.
And if
though.
you do have ultimates, it's a good time to use it too. I would guarantee you that. Oh, here it goes.
There we go.
All right. Let's go.
And back up.
There it is.
All right, there you go.
Run away
Bounce,
for a
bro.
second.
Hey,
Yeah,
somebody come
that's a
save
good
me.
strategy too.
Take an evaluation of the
Awesome.
field. Oh, it's a disaster. Got it.
All right, so
Maybe
you're
we'll play a
back in
little bit more
action here.
defensively.
The
Oh,
big
that's a lot of
boy
fire.
is like right over there. I'm gonna try and stay as close to Havoc. Oh boy. See, like
Shield's getting roasted right now.
yeah, running away again. I just want to stand for like 2 seconds.
10%,
and heal.
1%.
Boom, you're dead.
I'm gonna go down here.
All right. You're gonna get your shield back.
That was,
Jeez.
How are the other two living?
All right. Shield's back up.
Dan is back too. Oh, he only has like 5%.
Oh, he's so
I know,
I'm
I'm gonna go
down.
back
He's
with
so
my
close to
teammates.
this
die.
is pretty impressive if you guys can pull this off.
Right there, we got a shield. Where is
We'll
he?
get it.
Oh, combo.
Just a
Easy.
little,
Thanks for the res.
tiny sliver
so
of yellow
close.
health bar right there.
Come on, ability.
All the ultimates if you have any.
I'm so close to ultimate again.
Too bad you're gonna die before you use
Oh,
it.
boy. Oh, good spot.
You're out of the mission area.
It's fine. It's fine. Strategy. Stop sniping me! Wow. Sorry, we got 2 players down. I'm just gonna let stuff recharge. Give it just a second.
You can go there and use your bubble, recharge.
Oh! It's all right. It's all right. I'm hiding down here on purpose. So hard difficulty, everybody.
Yeah,
Guess what?
that's true. You
Getting
guys are
hard is
not
gonna give you a challenge.
You guys are not clowning around right now. This is a legit challenge.
I'm just trying
Hard
to
difficulty.
pick away.
Oh, so close.
I'm just gonna let my shield recharge.
Oh, you have the ultimate. You have the ultimate.
Somebody popped it. Oh wow.
Wow, they did it.
Tom won. Tom, I owe you a drink.
Oh, there we go.
So speaking of
Good
you know,
job, good
content, yeah, that is definitely.
Good job,
worthy of
guys.
applause.
You guys
Download
died a crap load, but
for Anthem. What about
Good job.
more javelins? Is that something that might be in the cards for the future?
For the future, for sure. If that's something that the community wants. Yeah.
Excellent. That was Tony on Twitter. Curious about that one. So let's see here. It's got 1058. We want to see those other javelins.
Okay.
Are they
Let's see if
unlocked?
we're unlocked.
I think they're going to be unlocked for Tom and Miranda. I have to be ranked 12, right?
Yes, level 12, yeah.
All right, so we've got an expedition complete here. Let's see what our status is.
Go over.
All right.
Let's see if Tom and Miranda got
They're
more.
going to be close, if not there.
boop.
Oh, they hit
There you
12.
go.
So we're going to be hitting 11. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we could just. Can we go into free play yet? Or do you got to
Yeah, you can go. Yeah.
All right, so we got to see that before we call it a day here.
All right. So I'm just going to hop right back into free play because Tom and Miranda, they're going to go ahead and level up to 12, switch out their javelins to the Storm
Yes.
and Interceptor.
Yes.
And I'll be in free play. They should be able to just join me, or
Yeah,
am I going to
they can just join. Yeah, they can.
Okay.
You can go in.
That's
free play, they
nice.
can Join you. You join your mission right away.
Great.
Sorry about
Now,
that, Zero.
A little over that just to check out a little bit more.
I just want to check it out.
Other javelins, we finally unlocked them.
See what's going on. I mean, it sucks that they kept dying. They kept dying over and over
You
again.
won.
Okay.
I'm surprised the other two were living as long as they did.
That's why you can come back.
When these two just kept dying. I wish I was watching theirs
Speaking of the
point of view.
Actually, in the loading screen was talking a little bit about like coin. So you get the in-game currency
But-
when you're playing the missions. When
Damn,
you're
that
playing the
javelin
missions,
looks
like, you get the
pretty
in-game
nice,
currency
man.
used for cosmetic changes, right? So we
Pretty
in the
nice.
Demo, like the economy is a little bit different from the one that we have in the game. We wanted people to try it out a little bit more. And
Shooter looter, and that looks like it's a big ass map,
the
man.
transactions that you can do, they're all cosmetic. There is no power, so you can all the changes, like, all the in-game currency that you're spending or your real money, they're gonna go into cosmetic things, and it is a direct.
Big
push.
ass
It's
map.
Exactly that animation that you love, or
Right.
or
No
any-
loot boxes, anything like that.
No loot boxes, no. And we always trying to be fair. As long as you're playing, like you should have enough in-game currency to select something that you like in terms of cosmetic, right? Making it look unique and different.
Excellent.
Nice.
So I'm just going to go out there solo for now. I remove them from my squad, and I'll just.
Alright, let's see some solo gameplay.
They can join, correct?
Yeah, they can.
Not really
join,
solo, but,
using,
you know,
like,
just
well,
going out
you
there,
can
free
basically
play.
Go to the orange tab and
That
as a friend,
shit-
go and
oh,
say,
man.
join your
Join,
match
yeah.
right away.
Jen
Like, as you can
customizing
do
her
with Microsoft,
Ranger over
Xbox,
there.
or PlayStation 4.
That's something we haven't gotten too much time to mess around with because, like, we've been in like early states of the game, so kind of interesting to see. How long do you think in free play will it take to get that like last little bit? Do a world event or two?
Yeah, maybe 2 world events. Maybe.
Well, at the very least, we'll be able to show off free play. And Tom and Miranda, if you guys can just join me once you get your javelin set up, just join me out in the free play world.
All right, join them.
He's doing some nice setup here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some fun customization happening over
Wow.
there.
We did the IGN first with you guys, and we had to cut ourselves off from messing with the customization.
I bet, because that,
right, that's enough.
that's probably one of the funnest things, that you can make your character look like whatever.
I can't wait to see what the community ends up creating.
Yes.
I'm really excited about that because I'm not going to be able to come up with anything original, and they will. And I just like, I really like that one. That's the one I want.
I'll be honest, like when I make a really
All
good
gold,
that I think,
man.
oh, this looks really good, and then I go play with all the devs, and when I see what they do, it's like, woof, I'm like, are you using like some other tools that I'm using?
Yeah.
Like, wow, like you're really good at it.
All right, Destin coasting around in free play right now.
Yeah. Well, Jen's just going to free play on the menu, and she should queue in with me, I think. Or do I have
We
to
are
do
the
that?
only ones online after
Yeah.
all.
So you can just kind of fly around, and eventually, like, stuff happens.
Yeah, you're exploring the world, and it is a dynamic world. You may find like some creatures, like wild creatures, when you're flying by, and maybe some enemies, like
And then
like
crafting.
or something like that. But once
Talk a
you
little
get
bit
to
about
the
crafting,
so the
huh?
Cipher is gonna tell you like, hey, looks like something is going on here. Let's say maybe some arcanists are in trouble. They need your help. Can you go and interact? And you can decide if you want to engage with them. Yes, you're gonna find loot as well. You're gonna find like hidden treasures if you explore the corners of the world. Oh, you got a blue rare item.
Nice.
That would have been nice to equip before.
Well, you're leveling up, right? So
Yeah,
you can
true.
increase
Early
your chances of getting better stuff. Well,
Here's something to kill.
Nice.
that
I
was
put it on normal.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, I'm not going out into the world on hard alone. Definitely not. So when you're out here, you can actually see where other players are. I see Jen queued in. Let's see if she ended up in the same instance as me. Or
Did you
not.
did you
I hope
join?
so.
No, so she might be in her own instance right
Yeah,
now.
maybe she went
this
to
is
her own.
early, but I'm also cheating a little bit and showing off the map, like all the different areas we can go to. Like there's this whole section up here.
Wow.
Check out. And
Hella stuff.
can I just fly right into the necropolis, for example?
You can. Well, you can go back. When you start a free play mission, like there are like 5 different points, the striders that you can just go and decide I want to go to that place, and you can like travel, like fast travel to there. But once you start the expedition, you don't like hop around.
These guys don't like me now because I killed their family. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
0-0.
It's got to feel like a walk in the park now.
Yeah, it feels great.
After that last encounter on hard difficulty.
but they brought
these
the family.
guys, so those guys will overheat my jets, which means I lose my flying ability, and you're pretty darn vulnerable once a wyvern does that to you. I've noticed. So there's definitely still an element to strategy. Reheat. There we go. He's down. So now I can take out these little guys.
They have acid. They throw acid on you.
Tom just joined on me. He's heading my way right now.
Oh,
Excellent.
is he? Okay.
So yeah.
Jen, are you joining?
Try it out.
As well?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see if I can get in with
I've
you.
actually never seen this area. This is really pretty.
Yeah,
Looks nice.
And it's going from
Those,
night to.
ever since
Yeah, we got the sun.
Avatar, you always see those bioluminescent stuff.
Stars right now. Sun's on the way up.
Oh,
Boom.
Stars here.
It's a little bit hard to see them. I don't know if it's because this is a video and you know how YouTube just craps your quality.
Like the scouts that we just fought.
A walk in the park for the great Destiny.
Wasn't I the dead guy when we finished the last mission?
Oh,
I'm not that arrogant. So there we go. There's our first
Oh, yeah.
world event.
World event.
And yeah, one thing I like to do, like if I need to change direction really quick, as you just saw, I'll hit it. Ooh, Ursix.
Ooh. Not one,
I'm
but
gonna
2.
chill down here for a second.
Oh crap, what's this? This
supposed to be fun,
Ursix.
too?
Well, it's a
There's
dynamic
Tom.
world.
My buddy's here to help me out. That's good.
All right, the nurse
Okay,
they
third
can
lord.
throw rocks at you.
Yeah, well, I can throw missiles with it.
And what's Tom rocking now? Javelin?
Tom should have brought in the intercept. So he managed to unlock it, and you can see he's jumping around. He got a little bit of a head start. I was dealing with the production stuff, helping out Alexio and CJ. Shout out to you guys, by the way.
Where is the thing that tells you if your things are overheating, or is it just the color?
Yeah, you have to.
I guess it's just the color of your
Then back.
Over here.
the boosters.
Yep.
Tom, you're doing great, buddy. Doing great with those Ursix.
So
Like right now, he's able to fly.
Here is that you have those relics that they can become unstable, and when they're unstable.
Because I will fly. I will constantly fly.
For example, to that area.
At the same time.
Right? So you kind of have to deal with the conflict of the Ursix while trying to
Boom.
silence the relic.
Oh, God. Leave me alone. Whoops. My day off. I have my loot mechanics usually map to E, so I keep shooting my controller. Oh, man, I keep missing these.
Is he with the intercept? Was it Tom that you said? Tom?
Yeah, Tom is right there. He is the interceptor. Tom, pop your ult.
Oh, yeah.
Is Miranda en route as well?
Nice.
Miranda should be coming.
They need to put PvP in this game, man.
Goodness.
That's all I want to do is PvP. Get that PvP. Put the pop.
And
All
when,
right, I think
when you
I'm on
do
my way.
pick up those objects, you cannot fly. You notice that, right?
I know that. Chat might not.
So yeah, like sometimes we do restrict flighting when you like carrying those objects. So you kind of have to have a little bit of teamwork also, because you can't just
There you
get
go.
the object and fly out of there. So someone ready to suppress the enemy or get the aggro.
Tom, you got this, buddy. You're good.
Get rocks thrown at you, bro.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, when they stunlock you, it's really a tricky situation.
Well, and try to imagine when you're fighting the Ursix and other creatures around you, right?
Yeah.
Because right now you just have one.
Finish him.
Almost.
Like the bear scene in Red Dead.
Dodge.
There it is.
I guess it don't matter. I would be like, "Hyah!" Dodging all over the place. I ain't trying to get hit.
Purple. Hello.
Is it a purple or blue?
I'm colorblind, so purple to me. Alright, then we got something over here.
What was that?
More. There we go. That was pretty cool. I like the Ursix. I like their design. Very brutish versus a machine that shoots bullets and flames at your face.
Yeah, you're gonna have organic enemies. You're gonna have like more mechanical enemies.
All right.
And humanoid.
Oh, hey, yeah, there's his interceptor. He's got it all
Oh,
customized.
look
I
at
like
that.
that paint scheme.
That's
there.
why. That's why it took so long to design. And then we got a little bit of a loot reward.
Oh yeah, there's a little reward there.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
Look at that.
A lot of amber. Can craft new items.
Crafting, eh? How is that gonna work?
Thank God.
Visit the,
Let's get into the crafting.
Got here
Okay,
just in time to get some loot.
So, oh yeah.
Oh, that's how it is, Jen?
Yeah.
She came from the rewards.
Yeah.
Great. So crafting. As you play in the game, like right now, for example.
Tell
it's
me
a
about the
creative
crafting.
challenge, right? Like so, as you go and play the game and you complete more challenges, you may receive like blueprints, and those blueprints are going to allow you to craft new items like weapons or gears, components, and you need to collect the resources. Free play is one of the best ways for you to collect those resources, as you guys saw. And once you collect those resources, you can go back to the fortresses and craft a new weapon. And as you level up, when you get like to level 20 maybe, and you start having the masterworks, you're gonna have your inscriptions, so you can really start making like really cool weapons and gear for your javelins.
Nice. I really like the environment variety that I've seen just in the hour and 10 minutes we've been playing. There's been so much cool variety in the different locations.
And for example, like they just entered some sort of a cave inside. It looks like very like Scar themed cave, like kind of scavengers all around and very
Wow, look at that.
messy and dark. And
Scar caves remind me of like an ant colony almost.
Mm-hmm.
Just tons of them in there.
kind of they're sort of like ants, and like they scavenge and they go back to their colony and they work as a team also. But as you can see, like he's collecting also resources as he's playing.
Yeah, he's collecting that stuff.
Now in free play, like they're gonna find like a road event inside, and they're trying to complete that road event. But that cave can also be used for different missions during the game also.
Cool.
That's what I got.
All right, so is it still just the 3 of you in here?
Interceptor.
Yeah, I don't know if Miranda is still there. Maybe she had to run to a thing. But we got three people hanging out.
Cool.
I like
Well,
the
maybe,
details in the water there. Like the
Maybe
mist.
we'll wrap up after this activity is over then.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Oh, level 12 join.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, look at that gun.
Telling you, the customization.
Woo!
That guy went flying.
Boom. Like
Different
that.
enemies have different type of attacks, like acid, for example.
Obviously.
Yeah, how does that work? I mean, I know I'm asking you, but you can explain to people that.
So some enemies are going to be resistant to some other types of, like for example, if you have a gear that has acid, it's not going to work really well against those kind of enemies. But some other stuff, maybe they're more susceptible to freezing. And we want people to try it out. Like, is it electricity? Is it like freezing them? Like, what kind of elemental attack can you use to?
It's probably freezing them.
Creatures?
But I finished the world event. Now, when I'm done with free play, how do I exit?
So if you wanna, you can keep on playing, but if you wanna go back, I'm like you go to the map. You can pull the map up and just like press F and hold to end free play.
Oh, okay.
There it
Oh.
is.
So then I just exit out, and we can see if we unlocked that javelin and get all our goodies and reward screens.
Okay,
right?
cool.
Let's see if you got it.
Let's
Oh,
see.
hopefully. I don't think so. I think I'm going to be just short.
It's probably.
Yeah.
it's the cliffhanger.
Yeah, definitely.
To play the VIP demo for yourself and/or the public demo the weekend after that. But we'll take a look before we duck out of this broadcast.
This has been really fun. Thank you guys for coming into
Yeah,
the
Jen,
studio
thank you.
playing with us.
Thank you for
Philip,
bringing
thank
us
you.
here.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. Thanks a lot.
We've been covering Anthem all month long as part of our IGN First editorial program, kind of our sort of old school magazine cover story, but done in website form. Destin, you and Brandon and James Duggan and
Okay.
I hit it.
level 12.
Barely.
Your street cred is intact.
Yeah.
Destin.
He has 1 pixel.
Ooh,
Blast missile.
This is
look
this
at
is the super intriguing stuff for me. This is what gets me excited about Anthem, and that's figuring out builds that work
Yes.
together really well.
Me too.
How you can make them as powerful,
As
as broken as you possibly
as
can.
you
I wanna
possibly
break the
can.
game as soon as I can is basically what I'm saying.
Yep.
Well, and that's part of the fun. Like when you finish the expedition, you see how you have new items, and you go like, "Well, I'm gonna go back. I just unlocked the new javelin. I'm gonna try to equip different weapons. Ooh, what about that one? Actually, let's go play again."
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want.
Well, Destin, are you giving us a look? Or we're back in Fort Tarsus.
We're back in
so.
Fort Tarsus, so then to unlock your javelin, I believe you go here, right?
Yeah, you go to the forge.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Hey, sup? Which one do you want?"
Yeah.
And we'll wrap up after that, I think.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
if you go to the javelin screen there, the R.
okay, so hit R. And then I get to pick one.
Yes.
Which
exactly.
one are you going to go with?
Ooh, that's tough. Honestly, I wanted to learn the Ranger. I haven't played much Storm. I'm going to unlock the Storm. But for stream purposes, you guys have seen our profiles on the Storm Interceptor. I'll unlock the Colossus.
There
Boom.
it is.
How long is it going to take me to get the other two? Getting a little dialogue from Yara.
Powerful
Yeah.
javelin.
Thick armor makes it slow, but with a big cannon and heavy shield,
I didn't quite make it 12, but I did get the Spark Beam assault launcher, so that's kind of exciting.
You can't just show up and get the loot and the XP.
Awesome.
Only the loot, not the XP.
Yeah.
Unlock that beast.
So anyway, we can hop into that javelin. We'll hop into the Colossus. And just show it off for a second.
Yeah, you
We'll
can
see
create
the
different
default.
loadouts. You can save the loadouts.
And then here you go. You can look at some of the weapons that you got. He already has the second slot unlocked. Ooh, you got a grenade launcher.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, the grenade launcher.
Cloud burst. That sounds like fun.
Damn.
Common autocannon. That is a. What is that exactly?
Well, the autocannon, like once you start shooting, like it starts like increasing the speed, the rate of fire,
Nice.
and it can like just like
Do a lot of
vanish all
damage.
the enemies in
Shred
front of you.
everything.
Yeah, shred everything.
Yeah. Sport gear. This pulls aggro, right?
Yeah, so the battle cry, exactly. The battle cry is gonna like bring all the aggro from the enemies to you.
And I'll just put on the.
That's the time that you do that. You use that ability and you put your shield on.
Yeah.
Let's go, friends.
Yeah.
Go
Time to
ahead.
work together.
So real quick, let me just hop into free play and then that'll be it. So we can
Okay.
show it.
Sounds good to me.
Is that okay?
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and feel the flying of the Colossus, which is different, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
He's so hyped right now. He gets to do this. I know I would be.
He's a little bigger. He's a little bigger.
That looks so comfortable.
Very tanky. He's the big boy. I think people have been affectionately referring to him as.
oh, is that the nickname?
Yeah,
The
thick
big boy.
Thick boy.
The big boy, thick boy.
Yeah, I read the Reddits. What has been your favorite thing from the community so far? Out of all the items you've seen.
The interaction with them, actually, like the way that they are very excited about the game, and we are able to have that conversation and understanding what they expect and what kind of things that they're like concerned about, what kind of things they're really enjoying.
Yeah.
Having that two-way conversation without being extremely polarizing is great.
Yeah, that's great. Like, I love the open dialogue, and hope you guys continue that.
Yeah, a lot of excitement from the community over this one. Again, it's
So
the
nice.
first new BioWare property in over a decade. So everybody's excited to see what you guys have come up with here. February 22nd is the official launch day, but if you get the EA access, the whole thing, you can get in a little sooner than
I'll
that.
listen to that, yes.
Yeah, honestly, this is mostly selfish. I just don't want to stop playing. And I know you guys got to go, but yeah. Oh, hey, everybody's here.
Yeah, they're gonna turn the server off
Yeah.
as soon as you log out.
All right, so we'll just fly somewhere really quick. His jump isn't as high. He does his hover. His jets seem to overheat a little faster.
He's less fuel efficient than with all that extra weight and power.
That's real pretty.
But here's some extra thing that you can do with the Colossus. You can pull your shield and fly at the same time, right?
Oh, how do you do shield here?
Get your shield. In the
B?
controller would be B.
B on B.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go
There
on
you go.
B, and now go fly with the shields on.
Nice.
You can like
Hit stuff.
fly into a turret.
Wow, look how nice is that.
I guess this is a good opportunity to show off just how easy it is to switch in between controller and keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, if you're on a PC, of course.
So different javelins, they feel a little bit different when they're flying and traversing, but everyone has like a kind of a special ability, right? So the Colossus, for example, he cannot like evade when he's flying. The other javelins can do that. They have like a roll, or they have like a different kind of a move to evade shots in the air. But he does have a shield, right? He can pull the shield, take the hit on, and
Nice.
hit the enemy as he's flying.
That's so dope.
There's the thing I can go look at. Anyway,
I know that he wants to hit an enemy with the
He
Colossus.
just wants to keep going. He just wants to keep playing, which is good.
that's
a
all
good-
right.
Oh, there are 6.
I equipped the sniper rifle on a
On a
on a
Colossus.
Colossus just because I think it's funny.
It is funny, that's
It's like
for sure.
It's like a sniper that charges up. This thing's
Oh yeah,
cool, man.
these
That
watches
thing
are,
hits
high
hard.
explosive, bullets.
Yeah, it's doing some pretty good dips.
Especially if you're shooting them at the weak spot. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
when
get
it's
him
running at
quick.
me, it's a little harder.
Oh, you're not playing on hard, by the way, right?
No.
Oh, okay. just making sure. Yeah.
We're on normal.
And then here's some of the abilities. I got a missile, which I can still miss. I got this. I got aggro pull.
Oh,
so
yeah,
come
the
look at
aggro,
me.
Uh-oh,
There he comes.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
And with a sniper.
Oh, hit hard as hell.
Yeah.
All right, Destin.
That
we're
big
gonna-
ass dude can hit hard.
Gotta wrap it up. Jen, thank you so much for coming down here and playing.
That's dope. I'm definitely gonna be trying that out more often. Let's see. Definitely gonna try that out. Is something I'm very excited about. Gonna try the demo tomorrow. I'm gonna put out a video today, but the demo, putting out a video for World of Warcraft, probably like a PvP one. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try Anthem. Hopefully, I see some of you guys there, and we'll go from there. All right. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Peace out.